All right. Shalom. Shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing a lesson on Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right, highly informative and prophetic chapter in the book of Habakkuk. So without further ado, let's get into it. We'll get precepts as we go along, all right? Because it has to do with what's going on today. Now, verse 1 says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Habakkuk was a watchman, as all the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We are the watchmen to the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Okay? And you Israelite foreigners out there. The Lord has set up men to watch, to see what's going on in the world, and to relate them to the prophecies, to warn the people of what's going on. Salakia. Okay? 1 second. All right, here's a quick precept to back that point up, as far as the watchmen, all right, the prophets being the watchmen. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right, that's what a watchman is supposed to do. That's what a prophet is supposed to do. Give the people warning from the Most High, Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh Shai. Let's get back to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right, so back in Habakkuk chapter 2, all right, verse 2 says, And the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. All right, so the Lord makes his message clear to the elect. Those who are meant to get the message, they're going to see it and it's going to be plain unto them. Right now, the message that we're giving in these last days is that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going to come down having great wrath upon the people, especially you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right, we're on the brink of civil war. America is falling, is crumbling. All right, you see what I'm saying? And not just America, but other parts of the world, Esau's rulership is crumbling. You got uproars of the people taking place. It's going to lead to insurrections. He's going to push more harsh laws on the, on the population. All right, they just passed they just brought it to the forefront, a declaration that the military can now use lethal force on crowds of dissidents or people that are in uproar. All right, on its own people. The United States military has been given permission to open fire on its own people on American soil. Okay, that's what's going on. Matter of fact, let's prove that real quick, man. There's a lot going on, man, and I want to get through this chapter, but I want to show you this right here. Hold on. All right, here it is right here. We got an article from the People's Voice. It says Biden authorizes UN to use lethal force against U.S. election deniers on American soil. Okay. You see? Matter of fact, let's see if they got a video. Let's try to play some of this. Hopefully it'll load up.
In a desperate effort to cling to power, the Democrats are quietly advancing a series of last-minute bills, agreements, and executive orders aimed at destabilizing the nation from within, inciting mass violence on the streets, granting the military the authority to use lethal force against Americans on domestic soil, and obstructing Donald Trump's rightful return to the White House. The Democrats have instructed the mainstream media to keep these changes under wraps, which is why this news needs to be spread far and wide. Before we dive in, join the People's Voice Locals community if you haven't already, and sign up to become a member of the world's first ever cyber nation that truly believes in life, liberty, and the pursuit of your dreams. Visit joson.com and click the Join Us button today. It's completely free. Earlier this week, Biden extended the state of national emergency, citing potential national security threats later this year. Then the Department of Defense under Biden's authority quietly codified its right to deploy lethal force against its own citizens on American soil. A new draconian directive right before the steal. Coincidence? There is no such thing when it comes to the elite. This is not a drill. The reissue of Directive 5240.01 is a declaration of intent. They are anticipating conflict, and in their anticipation, they're preparing the battlefield, our streets, our homes, our lives. And they are granting themselves the legal right to strike with the full force of a war machine built to crush foreign adversaries, but now aligned to target internal dissent. Ron Paul thought he'd seen it all in his lifetime, but even he is staggered at the news. As he explains, this is one of the most concerning, frightening, and downright unconstitutional things he's ever reported on.
All right, so that's enough of that. All right, we've done lessons on this. This is what's going on, man. As the Watchmen, we're letting you know shit is about to get violent, man. They're already preparing, all right? This election, man, next month, November 5th, okay? That's when the elections are, are going to be taking place and whatnot. People are going to be upset at the results no matter what party wins. So they're anticipating violence, and we're here to warn you that your only protection is through Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. All right. So just a side note, but let's get back to Habakkuk chapter 2, Salakia. All right, so yeah, Salakia there. That article really goes into Revelation 12 and verse 12. All right. You see what I'm saying? The devil coming down having great wrath because he knows he has a short time. All right. The elect can understand that. That's plain to the elect. All right. We're telling you, we're making it plain upon tables what's coming. Violence, death, destruction is ultimately the judgment of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai upon the people who have rejected this word. Now, verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." What does that mean? That means that all the prophecies that are written in the scriptures will eventually come to pass. Now, we're in the end times, man. We're in the last stages of Esau's rulership. Esau being a so-called white man who's running the earth currently in wickedness. He's about to be taken out of power. That's surely going to come. But it's going to be a violent overthrow, okay? The Lord is going to have all kind of chaos taking place in the earth as Esau's being taken out of power. It's going to end up being nuclear in the midst of World War III. See, because people believe that it's taking a long time. They say, oh, y'all been saying this, but it's going to happen. It's happening now if you have eyes to see. The mark of the beast is going to be made mandatory. All right? We've been talking about that for years. And people are like, well, you Israelites have been talking about the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip for years and years, and it hasn't came yet. Watch, it's going to surely come. Sooner than you think. All right? The RFID microchip will be made mandatory to buy and sell, as it tells you in Revelation 13 and verse 16 on down through 18. All right, just because it's not happening right now, don't mean it's not going to happen. It'll be here before you know it. All the visions will come to pass. We have a more sure word of prophecy. All right, this is the word of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, the creator of all energy and existence. There's no stepping around it. Verse 4, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." Now, who is this talking about? This is talking about a specific person right here. His soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. That's talking about Esau, the so-called white man. He ain't right. He's the can't get right of the earth. This man is designed to be wicked by the Heavenly Father. All right? He's crooked and he can't be made straight, man. He's the vessel made for dishonor. Because the Lord creates vessels made for honor, who are the Israelites. And he creates vessels made for dishonor, the Edomites. Okay? So he ain't right. Knowing that he's not right in the spirit, understand that he's finna come down with all kind of crazy, evil, draconian laws. He's finna get busy, man. All right? This is the time we in. He's finna lose his goddamn mind. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is finna lose his damn mind. We're telling you right now, he ain't right. All you Israelites out there that want to befriend the so-called white man, you think that Esau could be saved and converted? You actually got Israelite groups out there talking about Esau can be saved. The Lord clearly tells you his soul is not upright. He ain't right. Okay? But we're going to live by our faith, man. The elect, all right, of the nation of Israel. All right? That's how we're going to be saved. It tells you that in Ephesians 2:8. We're saved by faith. Now, verse 5, it says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, all right, or ideologies, and, you know, that's the word wine goes into, all right, different philosophies. And his philosophies are transgressing the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? All the philosophies of Esau, the so-called white man, are perverse to the ways that the Lord told us to walk in. All right? And he causes others to drink that wine. He causes others, when I say others, I'm talking about other nations, to partake in his philosophies, aka westernization. Everybody wants to be like the so-called white man. They want to be like America. They've been drinking the wine, and now they're drunk off of it. That says, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. All right? And Esau, the so-called white man, is proud. The most proud nation on the face of the earth. They think they're better than everybody else. But they're the worst, they're the lowest of the low. The scriptures call him the basest of men. All right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Look at that, man. If this ain't describing Esau, the so-called white man, I don't know what is, man. Okay? He's proud. He transgresseth the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai with his philosophies and his ways of life. Being one of the main ones that he transgresses with is homosexuality, and how heavily he pushes that shit on the people. All right, you see what I'm saying? That's just one. Overindulging. All right, women. Feminism that spread like a cancer throughout the earth. All right, to where other nations are embracing feminism. Goddamn Iran, all right, Eastern country has to deal with women rising up, proclaiming their rights. All right, that's because they've been watching the shit that's going on over here in the West. They've been drinking that wine, man, that Babylonian juice, as we like to say. Anyway, it says, neither keep it at home. What does that mean? He's always in somebody else's fucking business. Excuse my language. Esau, even the so-called white man, has military bases in damn near every country on the earth because he doesn't keep at home. All right, his designated area to live in is supposed to be Mount Seir. All right, according to the scriptures. But now, guess what? He's all over the world now, oppressing everybody. All right, he can't never have enough. He always has to take somebody's resources. He always has to take somebody's land and try to control their governments in the name of quote unquote democracy. Come on, man. This is describing Esau. All right, he's like his death. Everywhere he goes, he brings death with him. He brings dysfunction and disorder. And that's why the world is turning against his ass, because they're starting to see it. And because the prophets are exposing his ass by way of the word, man, the holy scriptures. We're identifying this damn devil through the scriptures. It describes him to the T. All right? He wants to control all people, and that's why he's going to bring the RFID microchip. All right? The elites are trying to gain control of the entire world, man. Hence, New World Order. Who the fuck do you think is going to be at the head of the New World Order? You think it's going to be an equally divided, rulership? No, it's going to be Esau at the head of it. But all these other nations are on board, not knowing that Esau intends on ruling all of them. But they'll come to their senses at some point, and then they'll go to war with Esau. But anyway, verse 6, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, see, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him, or destruction to him, that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Thick clay meaning debt. All right. America, Babylon the Great is in thick clay, it's in thick debt to all these other nations. So what do you think's gonna happen? You owe somebody money, you keep breaking your deals on paying them back, what's gonna happen? They gonna come see you. All right. These nations are finna come see Esau, man, and his militaries in the midst of World War III. That's happening right now. All right. Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Booties meaning spoil. Okay. Okay, they're gonna spoil Esau. Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations. All right. That's what he does. He goes around the world making these agreements with people. All right. But it's really for his own interest. He don't give a damn about none of these nations. And they always end up catching the short end of the stick when they make deals with Esau. All right. You see? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. And one main situation that's taking place right now that describes this is those Israelis over there. Those are Edomites, man. All right. They're over there trying to spoil the land of those Palestinians, and and Lebanon and the surrounding countries, and Iran. They trying to take over, man, by way of blood, killing civilians and doing all kind of underhanded illegal shit. When it comes to the rules of war. All right, they're doing all that. They're breaking all the laws and all the rules, man, because they're trying to overtake the land of these different nations, man. They're trying to take their resources, man. That's what these devils do. Okay, but guess what? Their blood's going to be upon them, man. Verse 9, it says, woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness to his house. Covetous meaning greedy, always trying to take somebody else's shit. Woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. All right? Because Esau wants to be untouchable. But guess what? Evil shall pursue thee, Esau. Verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establisheth a city by iniquity. All right, that's what Esau has done throughout all the earth. Everything that he has, he's gotten it by the sword. The sword being, war. All right? Murder. That's how Esau got this country, known as America, Babylon the Great, by way of murder. All right? Deception. All right? He stole it from our people, man, the Israelites, the so-called Native Americans, the Seminole Indians that were living here in peace. All right? That's how he acquired this country. Let's get a quick precept on how Esau, gains things by the sword. So here we have it, way back in the book of Genesis, in the beginning, right? Where Isaac was, giving the blessings to his sons, all right? Jacob and Esau. All right, now this is Genesis 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. All right, because Jacob supplanted him for his birthright. Well, actually, Esau sold his birthright because he's a bitch. He sold his birthright for a morsel of meat. All right, so he sold that. But then Jacob supplanted him, all right, for a blessing. But so Esau was crying to his father Isaac, all right, as it shows you right here. He was weeping and said, bless me, father, even me also, right? But let's see what happens next. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. All right, that's what Esau has today, the so-called white man. That's how we can identify him. All right, he has the fatness of the earth. He has all the nice places of the earth, all the nice real estate, the choice real estate. Esau has it. All right, you see, he goes around taking people's lands by the sword. by his military might. And we're going to get into that right here. It goes into the next verse. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, so the thing is that they live by the sword, man. Okay, and we had them in subjection, for a point in time. But guess what? He got from under our feet. All right, Esau is now running free in the earth, moving around in wickedness, killing and stealing and destroying, man. But that's coming to an end. All right, we're at the end of Esau, pretty much raping the earth. All right, so speaking on how Esau builds his cities on blood, right, by killing people, right? Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And this land here, known as America, Babylon the Great, is defiled. All right, because of the blood of the Israelites that was shed here. All right, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Oh, there you go. You see, that's exactly what's going to happen. The Lord's going to shed the blood of Esau in the midst of all these calamities and said perils are going to take place. Ultimately, by the thermonuclear missiles in the midst of World War III. All right. So you got to pay for all the blood that you shed. That's what it's pretty much boiling down to. So back in Habakkuk chapter 2, all right, we established that verse 12, all right, how Esau builds a town with blood, and it says, woe unto him who does so. So your destruction is at hand. Verse 13, behold, it is not of the Lord Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, as the waters cover the sea. And that's happening now. This truth is getting out. All right, whether people receive it or not, everybody knows that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians are the Israelites. All right. The majority of people know this, whether they accept it or not. They can deny it, but they know the truth deep down. All right. They know that there's a power in the earth, or a power that governs the earth and all existence. All right. You know what I'm saying? The God of the Bible is visiting the earth. They see the prophecies coming to pass. That's why everybody's trying to be a prophet now. All right. Because his word is going out, man. The knowledge of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is spreading across the earth. All right. Whether they misinterpret it or not. Verse 15, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. It's not talking about actual liquor, all right? It's talking about how Esau gives out that wine. Remember we described that? The philosophies, the ways of life that he pushes on the earth. He gives it to these people of the earth so he can look on their nakedness, especially you Israelites. All right? He makes you drunk with his ways of life, which are abominable. And then he goes and accuses you, to the Lord, man. He's like, look at these damn Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look how they living. But guess what? Who gave them the liberty to do that, man? Who told you to that it's okay to be a homosexual? Who told you that? Esau told us that. And you Israelites go out there and you do this shit thinking it's normal. All right? Now you're looking all crazy. Who gave you those drugs to ruin your communities? Huh? Esau did. So we can look upon you and say, look at these motherfuckers. Look at them. These ain't the people of the Lord. Look how messed up they are. And guess what? It says, woe unto you that does so. All right? That means you're going to be destroyed, Esau. The Lord sees you, man. You ain't finna sneak nothing past the Lord, man. He knows that you gave our people all that poison, man. Drill music, hip-hop culture, black culture, Latino culture, all that stuff you push on us, these images you put in the fucking movies and TV shows. All right? The Lord sees that, man. You ain't slick. Verse 16, thou art filled with thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. You exposed, man. You naked out here, man. This word is exposing you devils, man. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee. and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Because everybody wanted to be like the so-called white man. He was so prestigious and just clean and wholesome and smart. Everybody thought he was the shit. But guess what? Now everybody knows that he ain't shit. He's the problem of the earth. All right? So the shame is coming upon the so-called white race in these last days. Thus saith the Lord. All right, verse 17. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of beasts which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. And they over there bombing Lebanon right now, literally. You know, talking about they at war with Hezbollah, but they're over there killing civilians. And look, man, you can't make this up. It's right here in the scriptures. All right? Verse 18. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols. And that's what those small hats do over there in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Those quote-unquote Israelis. They're not the true Israelites, man. They worship idols. They march around that goddamn wailing stone. Go look that up. That big-ass rock they got over there, they march around it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Salaki. That's them damn Muslims. What is it? That, I can't remember, man. It's a stone that they kiss it and they hump it, man. They actually do these weird rituals with actual stones. Dumb idols. And not just those Israelis over there, but even over here in America, in the West. The Catholic Church, they bow down to statues of Mary and white Jesus and all type of stuff. All right? You see, and they got our people doing that same shit because they drunk of the wine. And that's off. All right? But anyway, continuing on. Verse 19. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. All right? Your idols can't save you, man. First and foremost, I'm speaking to you Israelites, man, who worship white Jesus, who is an idol. All right? The true Messiah is Yahweh Shai. All right? We serve a living power, Yahweh being a living power, the Most High. We don't serve idols of wood and stone. We don't bow down to fucking statues. You've been taught that by these damn devils. All right? They can't save you, man. Verse 20. But the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. All right? The Lord is ruling the earth. All right? From his heavenly throne, man. He dictates everything that happens on the planet Earth. Not some statue that you bow down to at the Catholic Church or whatever you doing, man. Santa Maria or, you know, the Northern Kingdom be really heavy on them idols and all that shit. But thing is, Esau, the so-called white man, he's going down. And he's going down with a fight, all right? We're telling you what's happening in the earth as the watchmen. We're making it plain upon tables, all right? So that he that readeth may run, man. Run to the Lord, man. Run for cover. Your cover is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because these things that are happening, the visions that the prophets of old have written down, they're happening now. It's not tarrying anymore, man. Civil unrest is coming. The mark of the beast is coming. World War III is coming. Judgment is coming. Famines, plagues, pestilences, natural disasters. Animals being displaced out of their habitats and coming into the cities and devouring people. That's in the scriptures, man. All right? So, the message is repent, all right? We've identified Esau, reading Habakkuk chapter 2. We're showing you his ways, all right, and we're exposing him, man. Okay? So take heed, man. Take heed. It's happening. I'm ending right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And Kwam Yasharala in the Bible bar. Shalom.